You know, so obviously, a lot of people don't know this, but as far as I know, allegedly, we're going to say allegedly. So it's been known for girls and guys, basically girls too, but they are known for having mustaches and beards and whatever. One thing about mustaches and beards and hair on your face is not a genetic person. That means there's not a certain genetic person that gets it. Men get it, women get it. Some little kids get it. As babies, it's hair does not discriminate against the nationality of who you are, the gender of who you are, but the reality is that it happens. Now some people don't mind a little hair in their face. Some people do mind a whole hair in their face. Some people find that it's very irritating to be a bearded lady. And if you're a woman that wears a beard, if you like it, I love it. The thing is, whatever works for you, that's the way it goes. That's how it goes. And that's what I want you to do to celebrate yourself. So, obviously, you already know I have my Noxzema, my moisturizer Noxzema, because now, you know, Blase. So this Noxzema was $7.99, which when I tell you prices have gone up, this was only $4.99 once upon a time. Now it is $7.99. That's almost $10 for a Noxzema, which is weird. So in case you know, I didn't use a lot of it because I do use it a lot, as you could tell. And like I said before, I'm just using my opinion. What I do is when I put Noxzema on, I put it here, put it in my face. Now normally they show the commercial, they like wash it off your face because they want you to wash it off. Because the more you wash it off, that means you have to buy more. Now me myself, I put it in my skin. And the reason why I put it in my skin because if you're a guy that has bad bumps in your face, stuff like that, face don't clear up and stuff, get you some Noxzema like this. And then you put it in your face and then you just push it, leave it in. You don't wash it off. And when I tell you, it will penetrate in your skin. So the next day you wake up like, why my skin looks good? Your skin is going to become flawless. Reality is eating all the bumps off your face. It's gonna make sure your skin become beautiful and smooth. And this is what happens. I get the moisturizer one like this one, Noxzema moisturizer. They should be paying me for this. But remind you, $8, and it should be this much. It should just be. I mean, my honest opinion, because I'm cheap, it should be $3. But so a lot of times people don't want hair in their face like that, and also if you're a person, in my opinion, you don't want hair in your face. Girl, guy, whatever the case may be, you don't want hair in your face. So what you do is, once upon a time, I was seeing somebody. I was like, I wanna. I was supposed to start my own business, but I was didn't do it. So it's called Tria, and it is a laser machine. Now, remind you, this Tria Ultra is a laser removal machine. Now, you could go online and get it and stuff like that, but I trust me, you're gonna save a lot of money because the thing is, your hair's gonna go back. But if you get one of these machines, because they charge you like about $300 or $200 or $500 to go to these salons. So we go to these salons and stuff, your hair's gonna come back in 2 weeks, or maybe even a week, or maybe a couple of days. Your hair is gonna come back. So for you to be prepared, that means you have to have spend extra money for getting laser treatment, stuff like that, because you want beautiful skin. You have went and saved yourself a lot of money. It could run into at least $4,000. It could be really expensive. Here it is, you went and bought a machine that was only $2. Not $2, $12. Not $12, not $2, $6. Oh God, $600. And the thing is, you have a machine and then you just press. What I do is I take it and I press on. So once you press on, you get a little red button. So when this button comes on, that means you're ready to laser. Now what I do is, you know, I take it and put it against the walls. I'm going to make it come on. Now it's ready to go. And the thing about it is, it's ready to laser. No, listen, I don't want to do too much. Let me just take this off. Be to laser myself and burn my face up. And it works. So what you do is you don't have to even press it. You just put it against your face. The fact that I don't have no hair in my face, but if I had hair in my face, it's like, ooh, it'd be burning my face up because obviously, a lot of times your skin is real sensitive at the bottom. So if you have really sensitive skin, because most times in these offices and laser treatment, they put a little ice in your face or put ice against your skin inside a little bag and they'll put a little sandwich bag and you make the ice become, you let the ice become frozen to your skin because you won't feel the laser. That means the burning thing. You won't feel it because your skin is already protected and your skin becomes smooth. So a lot of times girls get the beard, the mustache. Now you could turn it up to certain settings. Let me see. You could turn it to certain settings if you want to be really high or low, medium. And at this time, you could set the channel as far as how high usage you want to use. Now, I say this: beware. If it don't work for you, it don't work for you. It's not for you. But keep in mind, you're setting something for higher volume that could burn your skin. It could burn your skin. I saw this girl, she did her face and stuff, and she had burnt her whole face up. Reality is there is a certain treatment you have to get to that point. So if you're not prepared to be all the way on 10, you start at 1 or -1, go really slow and because you will know if it burns your skin. And you like some girls are like, I'm gonna put my body. No, I don't laser my body because I've never done it. I'm really hairy and but it's up to you. You do what you want to do because you're grown, obviously. Make sure you are a parent and not a child doing the laser. But then again, you shouldn't have no hair in your face, your laser. But if you do, make sure your parent or someone grown that's actually doing it for you. Or maybe even a doctor. But then again, this is a home treatment and stuff as far as helping you along the way. That's gonna help you with your hair in your face stuff. And some people some people have a lot of hair in their face. And sometimes when you get laser, you need a treatment or something to treat the laser because your skin is raw now. Your skin is raw. So you want to make sure you treat that part. Now it's on. So you take it and put it back in the machine. It comes with a little thing like this. And when the volumes are low as far as how high you want it, you need to charge it up. Because that means the battery has the mic because you have no laser. Only allow yourself to do this if you're a parent or you're a person that's very aware of what you're doing, if you don't know what you're doing, don't do it. It's pretty simple. Don't do it. If you're scared, you feel like you're burnt, don't do it. If you're afraid, don't do it. It's pretty simple. It's self-explanatory, but it's pretty simple. If you, I'm not gonna say it don't burn you because I feel like for you to do type of lace and stuff, you have to prepare yourself for it. Now, if you don't prepare yourself for it, I can't help you. I can, if you don't want to listen, don't listen. But you're gonna pay for it. You get burnt up. But I suggest, in my opinion, if you are going to do it, make sure you are aware. Don't turn your head here. Don't focus on something else. Don't. But one thing I will tell you, if you focus on something else, it will focus you on that spot in his hand. Become beautiful. Don't become burnt. Become aware. Don't become burnt. Don't burn your face up because that's what we want. But for some people that don't want to listen, you're going to do what you want to do at the end of the day. But the reality is, before you start anything, you prepare yourself, your skin, everything. Now you're like, well, Raven, you only laser just a little bit. Well, a little bit's a lot for me. So I take a little of this and remind you, this is just not clean. So the part that they get lasered, the funny thing about it is, even though part of my face, obviously not, but your face got lasered, you put it all over your face because reality is some parts of your face you may have gotten lasered more than you know. But the one thing you want to know is you're taking care of that. It's like you're jumping before the disaster. And then that's it. And once upon a time, I used to go get my face lasered, and I went to a laser place in New York City. It runs up to it could run up to $1,000, but Raven don't have no money, so Raven cheap. And I would go there consistent. I went every 2 weeks, got lasered, all the hair came back. All the hair came back. So I was like, well, they said, well, laser is not for black people. Oh, we discriminate raises, lasers. So while you are getting lasered, the person making sure you can come back the next week because we have a business to run. We need your money. And reality is now you have no money, but you lazy. Your face looks beautiful, but you don't got no money because now you're gonna spend it on laser. You, in my opinion, you could buy this. You could leave all the laser stuff away and keep your money in your house, in your pocket. Get you some packet hair or wig or something. You could probably you spend your money on something, in my opinion. And you don't have to listen. Thank you, Anna. Thank you, Mama. Hey, Chef. Hey, Big Chef. Well, let me put this back. Commercial break. And the thing is, it's not for black people, but they don't tell you that. They don't say, well, lace is not for black people. They don't tell you that because they want you to come back. They're gonna make your skin look beautiful, but guess what? The hair's come back. In my opinion, you don't want the hair. I mean, who has money to just spend it back on hair treatments? I mean, some people do. I'm not gonna act like everybody's poor because everybody is struggling like me. But now they do have laser treatment, or I think it's called something else. The part where they take the hair and they stick this thing in your face, and it bzz, 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 they zap it out. I think it's called, what is it called? Electrolysis. Now, for me, they say that works better for black people, but I'll be honest. I'm black. I don't want to go to the closet. I want you sticking up in my face or zap. No, get out my face. I want one, two, three, the microwave stuff, whatever. But and the thing is, all you have to do is just make sure you treat it. Now I'll never know if the electrolysis that doesn't go away or does it come back or never comes back. But I believe a lot of times, in my opinion, these girls go to electrolysis and the next day they wake up and shave. They shave. They shave. They'll say, "Oh, girl, the treatment is looking good, child. She done got one of these. She in there shaving, but she told you that all she knew was electrolysis, but she's shaving. But I'm just saying, it may be expensive as far as $500 or maybe getting 400. You never know, you can get it from even cheaper. But if you're anything like me that don't want to get up every day or every week to shave or electrolysis, you wanna get past that part. Now, for me, I know my poor example because I really don't have hair in my face, but I'm just giving you an idea of what you can use. Now, there are some people, this one person that used to live with me, she wanted to get shaved. So I laser. That's when I learned the laser works. So the laser on her skin, just oh. So I was like, so clearly it would state that she didn't want no more laser because it burned. And I understood it, and I was like, no, you don't need it. I think you need to go to electrolysis or just keep using the razor. Because if it works, it works. And if you like it, I love it. But it's just a treatment for something maybe you didn't know, or I'm just giving you a 411, or certain avenues you can go down. You don't think about going down. As far as the Noxzema trick, you're like, well, I might as well go and get some Noxzema, Raven, so my skin can look beautiful. And it will. And when I tell you your skin is gonna look like you have makeup on. You be so happy, and because the next day is when it all comes up front. Now you wake up in the morning, you like, damn, my skin look good. You follow the treatments. Um, but then again, I'm just trying to say, not everybody has. I don't consider myself having good skin, but I have good skin. And you will have good skin too, because I'm going to take you there if you allow me to. You be like, yo, my skin look good. I can't believe I turned this on to a lot of people. My job was like, listen, all you need is this guy was like, oh, I'm so tired of all these treatments. Y'all say get the bumps on my face. I said, well, you have to be willing to let somebody show you before you say it's not gonna work. I know you're tired. You're tired of all these different treatments with your skin, and here is somebody to introduce you to something totally different. So don't get closed off from learning different things because somebody could tell you something that's really going to help you. Hey, Evelina, what's up, Mama? You don't want to tell us about your fit. Mama, all I have on is this is no fashion. This is jogging clothes. And the sad part is I have no underwear on, but you can't see all the way down. I have no underwear. I'm gonna have to teach you. I'm just, I mean, once upon a time I used to get dressed. Listen, I'm over it. I used to want to look beautiful. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. At this point, I don't care. If I showed up yesterday without a wig on, you must know I'm over it. Like whatever got you there, I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm over the long hair. I'm over trying to blend into a world that don't fucking accept me. I was like, okay, this we gonna do? Then I'm gonna look the way I want to look. If you don't like it, look away. Look away. Look away. But I'm gonna do what I want to do. At this point, I don't care. When this where I have done everything to eliminate my feelings or my growth, I'm not doing it your way. It's gonna go my way. The thing about being rejected in life, make sure you're doing everything that makes you happy. Because it would be a shame for you to be losing your job or going through life and stuff by trying to set up to be somebody that's for somebody else's happiness. Make sure you're happy on your terms. Whether you want to wear black hair, blonde hair, red hair, green hair, make sure you're happy. It's not funny because it's not funny because when they fire you, like damn, I have a black hair and I got fired. Listen, if they fire you, make sure you're in the right color hair you want to wear. So that's how, in my opinion. Now you don't have to do that, but at least you could say my hair was blonde or my hair was green. I did it my way. I didn't compromise. I kept it my way. So what do you think of pure olive oil? I don't really do all the olive oil stuff, Evelina, because olive oil is oil. Now, there are a lot of people that could give you all these different methods as far as oil and stuff like that. If it works for them, I'm not knocking it because some things work for people better. But for me, I'm standing in front of you, giving you exactly what's happened to my skin. Y'all see my face yesterday. Matter of fact, you see me with the bald head. You see me today with hair on. I'm showing you for yourself. It's not like you heard about it. You watch it for yourself. You watch me laser myself right on the camera, right in front of you. You saw things that may have happened right in front of you because I'm not trying to trick you. So you get a chance to see for the proof. What do you think of it? Yeah. Hey, Nova, what's up, mama? In an app called Prime Slot. What is that? Let me see. On my channel, on my YouTube channel. Good afternoon, blue guys, and everyone in going on video. Talking about the person who messed with. I don't listen over. They gonna mess with me. I don't care. And I don't care. To be honest with you, Nova, because you're young. I'm old. Let them talk. Let them talk. As long as it, as long as they talk about me, it gives somebody else a break. So you leaving them alone and you picking on me. That's fine. I'm harder still. I get it. You have to find some entertainment saying something about me, or I don't care. I'm tired. I don't care. Cause when you eat, I don't shit. I don't care. I don't let them talk. It's gonna give somebody else a break, so they're not getting hurt or being put down. Their heart don't have to be hurt today, cause they're coming after me, and that's fine. That's fine. But thank you, baby. I appreciate you um taking up for me. But I'm okay. Trust me. I've been through the storm a lot. I fall down more than most. You said, "Oh, you down again?" I fall down a lot, but I'm not ashamed of falling down in life because I still rise. Even when I get hit so hard, I still rise. And trust me, you see me beat up pretty bad, and I still show up. I show up. And the thing is, as long as you're trying to do anything in life, there's going to be challenges, and somebody's gonna challenge it or take it off the topic, or they're gonna do the. That's what they do. You can't have good in the world without evil. It's hand in hand. Anyway, when I first started blogging years ago, and it's a funny story. So I first started blogging. I didn't know people made comments at the bottom. I was like, oh. So I did my first video about Trayvon Martin. And when I looked at the bottom of the comments, somebody went off me, and I was like, it's funny because it scared me. I was like, oh, oh. I stood back. I was like, wait. So it's so funny. I was scared. And I'm not a scary person, but it scared me. And I was so scared. I was like, how could you say that about him? And in my mind, I felt like they knew the person. And when I said it, I didn't see things the way I do now. Now I don't give a fuck. But back then, I was shocked. It bothered me so bad because I didn't know people was that mean. But I learned. Now I learned not to give a fuck. Anyway. And also back then, I used to take everything personal and I couldn't handle it. But now they say social media is something else. You become strong from social media. And anyway, let me see. Good afternoon. Oh, wait a minute. So, have you heard of Destiny Swap? I never heard of that, Evelyn. I never heard of it. I don't know what it is. At the beginning of okay, at the beginning of this year, y'all know I had a stroke. And sometimes I have to go slow because my words will slur. And remind you, 2026, I was in the mental, it's not funny. I was locked up in a mental institution. And I was like, if I stroll down, so I went to the hospital and I said, well, something's not right about me. And they locked me up. So me, myself, is gullible or maybe dumb. I didn't know you could get locked up from the hospital. And I told the doctor, I said, I don't feel right. They stamped me as, you want to kill yourself. That's not what I said. So their interpretation of things, what I said, they want to save me. And remind you, I walked up to the hospital and I said, well, why would I walk to the hospital to kill myself? That doesn't make sense. I could just jump off the building. Like, what are we doing? So they was like, well, we want to save. You want to save my life, but how could you want to save my life? You helped me. I missed the job opportunity. Ugh. And I was like, I'm about to lose everything I got. Y'all locked me in the hospital. I don't know. But in a lot of ways, I felt like I need to be there because I think I'm crazy anyway. But it was like, it was weird, but I never forget I got this girl who tried to get in bed with me and but it was in spirits. That was January, February, March. February. Where we at now? January, February. So February. Okay. March, April. Wait a minute. What month is this? January, February, March. March is this month. Wait a minute. March is this month because I locked up in the hospital in February. March is this month? I must be crazy. No, it's got to be long. Wait a minute. I got to think. It's got to be more than that. January, February, March. It's only March. So I was out the mental institution. Not funny. I was out the mental institution for just basically a month. It had to be last year. It had to be last year. It had to be last year. It's so sad because I don't remember shit. Let me tell you something. Once you have a stroke, your memory is almost gone. And was it last year, y'all? Because I was only talking to y'all, so I may need y'all to feedback. It's like a bitch. Because let me see if y'all can say anything. A destiny swap is when someone takes your look. They become what you're supposed to be, and the future becomes theirs. A spiritual watch out for. If you find a friend who offers you material. That could be anybody, Evelina. But you know what, Evelina? What God has for you, it is for you. Can't nobody swap it. It's not like a cable show or something. Whatever's for you is for you. Whether it's good or bad, it's yours. But I feel as though when the bad things happen to you, it all happens to make you stronger. Now you may not like it. Whatever don't kill you is gonna make you stronger. So stuff you went through, you be like, I'm good. And I think S Child was even with me when I was going through it. She was sitting there, I mean, she was not sitting there, but she was on the live with me as her big sister goes through hell. She's like, I, I, I feel bad for my little sister. I think she's a little worried about me. And it was a lot going on. And obviously I'm not perfect, and she's like my little baby sister, and she knows everything I do. She watches me low key, see everything. And I appreciate her. And you know, anyway. So most of y'all already know my story. You already know, watch me go through this, go through that. Obviously, you know I'm not perfect. You watch me fall down a lot. I wonder what Miss Moore at. Speaking of Miss Moore and Pretty Natural and hey Yumi, what's up, boo? Did you know Trump is trying to criminalize homeless? Trump is trying to do everything. Trump is for Trump. But if Trump is a Gemini like me, and him and I is a few days apart, and I'm gonna tell you something. One thing about Trump, now he's not exactly like me because I would know do half the things he do. He's his own person because we're two different people. So there's similarities that we understand, but there's a lot of things we don't understand. And in my opinion, since y'all are attacking him, he's gonna attack you. He's gonna do things out of that don't even mean he's just gonna do it for the hell of it. He's just gonna do it just to be mean. He's gonna say things he don't mean. He's gonna say anything. He's gonna say anything he can just to get in your ear. He wants to get in your head, make you feel like there's no hope or nothing. He has to do this because this is what he do. This is what they do when they want to just attack you. But for the ones who understand, we know not to listen to a goddamn thing he's saying. Nothing. It's like a crazy person at the house. You like, mm, mm, mm. At the point they talk and stuff like, you don't hear shit. Trump is something. Exactly. When, right. You're right. And I don't know. All I know is protect your spirit. Don't watch a lot of stuff. Ignore a lot of it. Act like it don't exist. Because everything's just for, what's they called? A reaction. They want to see how far they can take you. Oh, the world is so bad. He wants to take your spirit down. And reality is, when you start listening, it works. It don't work if you don't listen. There's a lot of things he said and done. We didn't listen. It didn't work. But anyway. But unfortunately, there are people that believe in him. And those people just look like me, hang from trees. And at my job, when I was working at the job, there was a lot of black people that voted him. So all these people that were children and women and hung on trees, these black people supported it. Keep that in mind. There were black people that supported him getting back office and let you know that there are a lot of people that's not rocking with black people that want them dead. So we could talk about the other people, but a lot of black people don't want black people alive. A lot of black people are basically throwing the string up to put them on the tree, and then I'll say, well, that's politics. I don't want to talk about. But how could you not see what they've been through in life when you was a part of it? But they don't care. There was a black man. He says, "Well, I hope Trump can clean up all this mess we got, all these immigrants." I'm like, do you know immigrants help build this world? Do you know you're an immigrant? And the sad part about it is people forget. or they just don't care. That's the reason why I feel bad for T.S. Madison, because I watch her go through hell. Now, she is good at making that not seem that real, but the reality is they're coming at, she don't know where they're coming from. They come in all kinds of ways. They come, and she's a fighter. I give her that. But sometimes you want to be peace. You don't want to fight, and she has to fight because she's basically in in the radar of drama and bullshit and fighting. She got to fight the girls like us. She got to fight the biological men. She has to fight for the gay men. She has to fight, and unfortunately, she gets it all. She don't get a break. So why did she get a break? They come at her so many different ways, and it's just so wrong. But unfortunately, it's like Malcolm X or Martin Luther King. She's going through those trials, whether they realize it or not. She's going through those trials. And the sad part about it is there are girls that don't agree with her. But guess what? They won't stand in the front line and fight for her. Like her. She's fighting. There are a lot of girls that won't do it. They won't do it. They want to sit back and go, oh, girl, it was a kiki. Bitch, you ain't doing nothing. Her house being attacked, and it's a gay guy attacking her. That I'm trying to say too much about him because I don't want to say the wrong thing. Because trust me, I want to. If you know anything about me, you know what I want to say. But all I'm gonna say is the ditch he did for someone else is gonna be bigger for him, and also his family are going to suffer his consequences. He's going to catch it all the way across the board. His mama, his daddy, everybody's going to get it. All of a sudden, all this darkness going to come with his life. His mother going to get sick. Everything's going to happen. This is what he decided he wanted to put into the universe. What's going to put into the universe is going to backfire on him. So every dark thing he threw out there, he's going to get it in return. So when he starts screaming and crying, oh, my mama, who's going to care? Who's going to care? Because you put it out there. You sent it out there and it came back. It's called the boomerang. So when it comes back, or when you unalived inside of a prison, it comes back. So the dagger you threw at her, you're going to get. And the sad part about it, a lot of people are not really seeing it that way, that you're throwing this stuff out there at her. She's a girl. She has no problem, no reason to be going through this. She's trying to help people on the way, get understanding, community, get together and stuff, and also help unite everybody as one. So this person who just won the DL. So my thing is, what is it called? The DL whisper? My thing is this. And for the allegedly biological women, for them to support this type of behavior, it's just crazy to me. But I'm not surprised. Because there are a lot of biological women that don't like women. There are a lot of biological women that will try to unalive biological women. There are a lot of biological men that will try to unalive her. It's just not together, unity. It's just not. So for you to stand in the forefront trying to help somebody, there were people before you. And I always take it personally because Malcolm X was killed by black people. He wasn't killed by white people. He was killed by black. But they'll say, no, it was the government. So even though you can see the black faces, no, that ain't it. That ain't it. Okay. So for me, it's difficult to stand in the front line when your backup ain't backing up. So you about to go to war to fight for your people, but you standing by yourself. Where y'all at? Why y'all ain't coming out? Why y'all not coming? They ain't coming. They ain't coming. They ain't. So all that weight is thrown on her. And I don't think it's fair, but who cares about what I think? But that's how it is. When I started this channel years ago, and I had to try to get the support of understanding, united, and everything, they went against me. I would put the whole video together so they can share what we're going through. They went against me. They went against me so much I had a stroke. I was getting attacked by Facebook. I was getting attacked for no reason. All I was trying to do was bring awareness to a lot of girls that were being murdered, to let them know what they were going through. I put the whole video together so you can understand what this girl was going through, how she knew what she was doing, he lied to her, how he tricked her into believing that he was all with it, he was all for, and then unalived her. And so she's unalive. Now you're gonna say, well, I didn't know who she was. But that's not, people started digging and started checking, and they started finding out that people was lying. The football player Ty Underwood, his name Charles Champion, he was gay, but he didn't want his family to know, so he killed her. He was attracted to the woman that she was. So he sent pictures back over about his body, men bending over their body, all this extra stuff, and basically sending her pictures that he was with it. Then the pictures started to rise up. When the cops found it, they saw the pictures he sent to her, and he's positioned as a woman. Now, all of a sudden, he wants to walk away from it. Matter of fact, when he went to the court, he was like, oh, I got away with it. He thought it was free. He thought he got away with it. But he found he didn't get away with it. I could tell y'all so many stories. I'm not trying to go down that slippery slope. I'm going to leave it there. But I'm going to tell you this, the power of love and my embrace. Go to T.S. Madison, Maddie, for her falling in the front line when other people choose not to. You can always criticize, do stuff. But the fact of the matter is that this girl is going through it. The DL Whisper is just one of many. So I pray to God he keeps her blood. He covers her with his blood and makes sure she's okay. And I feel bad though. If you've been through it, you know what it's like. You know what it's like to go through it. And unfortunately, I didn't go to the extreme as people have went with her because she's worldwide. And I'm not. That's why I told y'all never notice. I never say share my video. I don't want you to share my video. Don't share shit. Y'all been some crazy, unstable in this world. I mean, it's some crazy, unstable motherfucker. And the thing is, you're not going through it. So you put yourself out there. Let me tell you something. When I first started the videos, I call myself sneaking. But for some reason, nothing won't let me to sneak. I try to sneak, slide a video, sneak, slide a video. They said, well, put the times you want. No, don't. I don't want to put the times I want. I want to sneak and go away. So one day, I don't know what I hit. I hit something, and then it says Google Images. So I'm sneaking, and I hit something. It said Google Images, and then there were tons of pictures of me. I was like, oh. So y'all took a picture of me when I was on Google? So now when you go to Google Images, there are tons of pictures of me. I was like, oh, I call myself sneaking. I'm busted. So now some people know who I am, or have seen me, or saw my pictures. Remember, the video still goes on. Just because you're not on it now, don't mean that the video is not there. There are videos of me since 2006 or 2008. April the 16th, 2008. There were that many videos of me. I think it's 3,000 or 4,000 video. I call myself sneaking, but remind you, you're being recorded. So then there's tons of pictures. And it's funny because in my mind, I'm thinking, it's just, it's just a picture. It's going. So I'm out of sight, out of mind. Now all of a sudden, I was like, to realize that when I got caught, it's weird because I got caught, but so I was at work one day, and this girl at the job, She was trying to find out if her friend was still alive or was she murdered and stuff like that. So she put her name in the box in the search engine, and I came up on the video. Now remind you, I don't tell people nothing that work about me. So when I popped up on, she's like, Raven? She was like, oh, you famous. I said, I'm not famous. I said, please, listen, please don't tell nobody. Don't don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody I'm 50 years old. I was like, she was like, well, why is it a big no? The thing about it is this world is evil. And I don't want to be recognized, even though I get it all the way, because you can't hide. But I said, you can run, but I can't hide. I'm 6 feet tall. You can't miss me. They got blonde hair. You can't miss me. You can't miss me. And I'm like, and then I'm like, I start doing this. Oh my God. I the thing is, I don't want attention, but obviously, if somebody don't stand but say something, nobody's gonna do nothing. So remind you, ever since I stopped doing these girls being murdered, ain't nobody doing them. Just because I ain't doing them don't mean they ain't get murdered. I think there was a girl just got murdered by somebody, and I ain't doing them. Only reason I'm doing because I had a stroke. I had a stroke because I couldn't believe I used to do the same thing these girls did, and it just couldn't make it. It's the thing about me is this: you can have an argument with somebody, don't get along with somebody, but why do they have to die? Why do they deserve to be dead? After you lied to them and said, "Yo, I'm with it. You know what's up? I got you. I'm a wait. I'm somebody fuck me. I'm gonna knock her the fuck out. I'm not gonna." So all that energy you gave before you murdered her is the new energy given. You don't know. Oh, I didn't know. She was probably trying to set me. You can say anything you want now because she's gone. You lied. She believed, and the sad part about it is you use love to get her guard down. So at this point, she's thinking, if I stayed around and stuck in I knew somebody would come into my life and love me. She wanted love. It was the one thing you couldn't give her, but you could put a bullet in her body and kill her. For what? For what? So it's sad that a girl just wanted love, and as a black person, you didn't give her that. So you took her out. And then it's just crazy. I'm thinking about it too much. I need a cup of drink. I I can't have another stroke. Let me go mention. You know, here it is, the wine and Pepsi. Now you say, well, Raven, why you got Pepsi in it? Yes, wine is very dry. I like some Pepsi in it. So, let me tell you something. I have to do so much therapy on myself. I'm not sure. My face is like twisted. It's got the stroke face. And so I had a stroke that I couldn't put words together. So even though you could say, Raven, just turn the phone on, I didn't know how to turn it on. I did not know how to turn it. I heard what you said, but I couldn't do it. The side of my brain, it's not funny. And maybe this is part of my show. Maybe because I'm going crazy. I'm starting to laugh a lot. I definitely think I'm going crazy. It's not funny. But a lot of times, I definitely show signs of somebody going crazy. I'm going crazy. And the thing is, I saw walking down the street. You ever see somebody walking down the street and they start laughing? They start laughing. That's me. I'm going crazy. It's not funny, but I'm inside of a car that I can't control. I can't control it. And unfortunately, when I see people like on drugs and they're leaning, that look like my cousin. That looks like part of me. You know, because I get it. I never thought this would be a part of my story, but hey, Jordan, what's up, mama? I'm drinking wine and Pepsi. Hey, Jamal, for your age and things, for your age, the only thing's going crazy. Shame. Thank you. Hey, Eagle. Let me tell you something. My brain has left the building. I don't. Let me tell you something. What I say to you, please believe me. It's not a joke. When you can't put words together, I can't do it. As easy as something is, I cannot put it there. Like you can say, Raven, go to the store. You could put the words together, but you couldn't understand what they mean. You could be saying something, but you can't figure it out. It's not a joke. I cannot figure out what am I saying. So then you start laughing at stuff that's not funny. It's like it's not funny, but you walk down the street, you start laughing. I'm on my way to the nut house. I probably won't even know I'm in the nut house. And Y'all slowly watching somebody go crazy. It's not funny, but it is. You watching somebody go crazy. At some point, I think I'm going to. I think I'm going to lose my memory. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna remember a lot of things because my mind is leaving me. And maybe I'm suffering from dementia or Alzheimer's. I don't know. But clearly, I'm suffering from something. Maybe I'm going crazy. I think I'm overwhelmed with stress. I feel so bad when I see people on the street that's leaning and stuff. But whether you want to look at it or not, there are a lot of mentally ill people out here in the world. And unfortunately, I think I'm one. It's not one. Oh my God. So, I think I'm one. I think I'm turned into one, but it's not funny. It's not funny, but I think I'm slowly turning into a nut. It's funny because you ever see those people walking down the street, they start laughing for no reason at all? You're like, what's wrong with you? That's going to be me. I'm on my way. Like last week, I had to come home because I felt sick. They were trying to train me on something, and then my body decided it wants to leave me. So as my body decides it wants to leave me, I have to try to get home. So I have to try to push myself to get to the bus stop, and then get home. I had my radio on. I couldn't figure out how to use it. I couldn't figure out what dial. I could not remember. I couldn't do nothing. Then my speech started going worse. My speech becomes more like a stuttering. If I don't slow down and talk like really slow, I cannot figure it out. I think y'all watching me. It's not funny. I think y'all watching me go crazy. I'm on a ship. I can't turn around. It's not funny, but it's the truth. I don't know. Anyway, let me see. Hey, SBWKQUGSW. You know it's funny. I'm spelling like I'm in the art doctor. KW. Wait, it's SWKU9GU. That's a damn shame. Uh, You see me trying to say your name. Yeah, Elena. Oh, Uncle Jukebox. Hey, Uncle Jukebox. Hey, Jamal. Uncle Jukebox. I like that name. Don't know what it means, but anyway. Oh, you know, the weird thing when you get old, you get to watch everything that's happening. It's not funny, but you get to watch everything happen to you. So as you watching everything happen to you, you're like, yo, what's going on? I tried to sign up for disability. It was like, no, you don't need it yet. You have to be halfway dead, and you ain't dead yet. Until you dead, we not giving you shit. Anyway, it is what. Excuse me. So I got up today and I washed clothes. Now, remind you, we know it took about a month, but I washed the clothes. So anybody knows, well, not everybody, but if you're the kind of person that wash clothes and you forget that you have a bag of clothes in the house, you have to wash these clothes. So I washed the clothes and then I grabbed everything to wash the clothes. Then I found out that I had other clothes to be washed. I was like, oh my God. So I washed the clothes and stuff. And I was talking to this lady then, she's older. She said, I'm 67 years old. I should went out. So I would never ask nobody how old do I look. She said she's 67. I'm doing shit, you look. I was like, it's not funny, but I was like, I think she wanted that to be like, I look young, but you don't look old, young man. You look old. It's not funny because I'm old too. So I'm like, you know, somebody wants you to say they look young. I was like, mm. She said, I'm only 67. I guess it is young. I don't know, but she said, And I wanted to say, oh, you still look good, but like, I'll be lying. Like, I look old. I am old. But I don't be saying it because I want somebody to say I look good. I just think I'm going crazy. I'm not going to be here with you because I'm mentally crazy. This is Raven being so cheap. Instead of me taking the jar and throwing it in the garbage, I said, no, I'm going to make a glass out of it. Cheap as hell. So I made a glass out of it. I think it was, I don't even know what this glass was. Poppy pickles. Pickles. So I made it's a pickle jar. And instead of me throwing it away like a normal person would, I washed it out, washed all the pickle juice out, washed it, put it on the shelf, got a whole new jars. And the thing is, I could just take the jar and put ice in it and I guess go on a picnic. But clearly I ain't going to a picnic. But I'm cheap. Wait a minute, let me see. Okay. You discuss some real fast. Okay. Do you still have glasses? You have glasses. I just don't, 6'7". That's what that means. 6'7". Are you? Are you now? Did more? Looks like. What is? Who's 6'7"? You? Is that drunk? No. It's my Jesus juice. It's wine and Pepsi. It's burgundy wine and Pepsi. And remind you, I work part-time. Now, when I think of part-time, obviously it's different than reality. Me and reality are not on the same page. So far this week, come tomorrow, I work one day this week. And then I work another day this week. Now, remind you, I have full-time bills. I'm not on welfare. I'm not on welfare. Now, I wouldn't mind it. But they don't care. But who cares? At my job, people used to give me food. It's a shame. This should not be my life. People would buy me food and have me eat off of it. And all the people in this world I have helped, my reward is crazy. You ever see people that make it to the top and then they help them? And when when the roles switch, they won't help them. But they helped you when they was down, and now you're on top. You ain't helping them. So you don't care what happened to them, but they care what happened to you. And that's what happened to me. I cared enough for people who didn't care nothing about me. And it's weird. But it doesn't matter whether I like it or not. Deal with it. You know. Now I could become a hoe. Mother's lid. But I don't know. I don't know. You know what I found out? Because on this channel, when I went for this job interview, I've been going for job interview. On this channel, y'all can see the guys were trying to pick me up from the host show. Didn't know I was on the host show. They jumped out the car. I was like, oh my God. So this is the host show. So there was a guy, matter of fact, I don't think the second guy, but there were guys on the channel. They was trying to pick me up as a prostitute. Now he said he wasn't saying that, but that's what it was. I know a hole you live in. And remind you, I have on a suit and stuff. I'm going for interview. I'm put a suit on, but shit, it don't matter. He wanted me to say, come to it's on this channel. He was like trying to get me caught. I'm saying, no, I ain't gonna lie. He was fine. Mother's live. I was like, yo. But I was like, no, Raven. It's so funny. I have to talk to myself. I was like, no, Raven. And now I'm thinking about him. I should just went to his car. That old hoe at me. I should have went to his car. Said, what's up, mister? But I gotta stop playing so much because it's not funny. I'm gonna get my ass killed, but it was cute. I said, no, I better not. He followed me all the way home. Well, not all the way home, but he was cute. But the only thing I kept thinking was, this man has a wife and he's cheating. And he's not gonna be with me. He's gonna turn me to a booty call. So I had to let it go by. But I ain't gonna lie. That old hoe me said, get him. Be glad. It's a man. You smell pissy balls and musty underarms. Get him. But I was like, no, I better go home. But I was like, shit, I should have got him. But, you know. It's so funny because I was watching this video with this girl. She said she was on a host show. And I was like, you know, me being a nosy bitch. I was like, why did you get caught? She's like, oh. When she tell a story, she's so dramatic. So I'm assuming she got caught on a host show. And people don't know what that means. That means she was selling her body to eat. So I'm assuming, because she never said that. She never even said how she got caught. She's on a oot. So I couldn't say, well, how did you get caught? So when you get caught on a host show, you don't know to run. But I guess not. So she got end up in prison. And the sad part about it is, if you want a man, go to prison. He's gonna fight over you, get you food, make sure you're okay, get you liquor. It's unfortunate. So if you want a man, go to prison, and in this way, you don't have to worry about ever finding somebody to love you. He's gonna love you openly, celebrate you, your life, butt rubs. I'm assuming. But, and that's so sad. That's why that girl on story, this thing I wrote, she has a man. He loved her openly. He don't get, and he's 6'8". 6'8". You know me, I'm a nosy bitch. I'm like, So yesterday, I'm a person that goes slow. You know, you have to do something. So instead of you doing now, you're still waiting. So I went down the street. And as I was going down the street, I walked in the liquor store. I'm one of the people that's like this, walking in the liquor store. Looking, it's not funny. I'm like this. So I walk in the liquor store. I'm walking past these gang of guys. This gang's over here is crazy. But for some reason, Raven has something wrong with my brain. Like I see gangs of guys, like people across the street. I walk right over to them. So I don't walk to them, but I walk right where they at. Like most people, like I'm gonna get some this. I walk right over to them. And so I walk in the liquor store, and then I spot a man. So he's like tall. I mean, he's tall. I was like, oh, look at here. Look at here. Look at God. I was like, ah. And me being low key, I'm not trying to look at you, sir, because I smell them balls on you. I'm not trying to look at you. And I'm like, okay. So I walk in the store. They all look at me. I look at him, but of course, I don't show my face. This is me. This is me. So he he see me walk in. He goes, and I'm like this. I'm looking everywhere, but over there by him. But I already spotted him. So I was like, so he's about to leave. I seen him, but bless him. I'm on my business, but I smelled about the Lord at the door. And so he walks out the door. I saw him, you know how you look at your, but I was like, don't look. So I'm standing up there, about to get my bottle of wine. And I looked over at him. He looks back at me. But mind you, this man is like this tall. I was like, oh God. I was like, don't say nothing to him. Because first of all, you don't want him. But you know I did. But I'm gonna act all, what's that, bougie? I ain't gonna say shit. So I'm looking at him this way. Never mind, he's this way, but I'm looking at him this way. So he walks out the store. I said, okay. Then he walks back in the store. They look, you can tell when somebody watching you, so looking at me. And then I don't know whether he was probably thinking to himself, what's going on? This bitch is tall. Or was he saying something? I don't, in my head, I'm thinking a lot of things. But I have on big clothes, I have bag clothes, everything is like really big. So I'm covered up. Because I do everything not to be seen, remind you that, which is crazy. And so it comes, walks to the door, and then he stands by the door. If you know if you know, you know. So for him just to walk out the door, then walk, he could just walk, but he stands by the door. So, he just stands there and you act like you don't see him. And in my mind, I'm like, you must want to meet me. But in the back of my head, I'm like, bitch, you better mind your business get punched in the head. So I was like, okay. So I wait to get my stuff. So I try to put the money, swipe my card. The card said the account funds decline. The funds have declined. I said, oh Lord, this is embarrassing. I ain't put no money in the account. So it was funny because like, how could you charge something for something money in there? So, and I just stood there. The man said, there's no money in your account. I said. Now most people are like, okay. I'm like, so by me standing there, is there supposed to be money put in my account secretly, hocus pocus? Like, there's no money in there, Raven. I said, oh, okay. I said, oh, I must have didn't put it in there. He was like, yeah, that's what it is. So I was like, let me get out of here. But it was one guy that worked there. He didn't do shit. He got the greatest job in the world. He don't do nothing. So I'm standing up there and stuff, and he didn't do nothing. He didn't help me open the door, nothing. And he just got ready to leave. And that was crazy. But anyway, that was my yesterday. I did well. Anyway, I'm about to get off of here. I think I've been talking too much. I don't know what's going on with the universe. The universe has been sending me men on top of men on top of men. And of course, I'm not answering. I'm not answering no calls. Because you're not going to, the thing is, you're not going to stay. You're not going to stay, so what are we doing? I met this guy named Muhammad. He said, you don't live that far from me. I know where I live at. He said, I live like in Kearney. Okay. Obviously, I don't discriminate. Also, don't really discriminate because I don't really know where people come from. And also, black people don't be black people. Black people be Spanish. Black people, you look black to me, but obviously you're not black. So I'm confused. And I know I have to just let it go. Because there's a lot of people in the universe that's in the world we never seen before. We think they're us, but they're not us. And that's what's wonderful about the world. That's the melting pot. And so it is what it is. So I'm exhausted. This camera sucks. Anyway. But there's like, do you buy a lottery ticket? Yes. I buy lottery tickets. I haven't bought one in a long time now. Did somebody did they slow down my live? Because my live is really moving slow. That's the one thing I understand they do. Anyway, my shoulders look wide. Anyway, hopefully everybody's having a blessed day. Protect your spirit, right, Evelina? I'm about to get off of here. You have, excuse me, I'm going to sleep. Okay. Okay, Yumi. It's okay. I'm about to get off here anyway. Get you some rest. I was just trying to teach you about laser. If you want to get your skin lasered, don't spend no money. My way of doing things, cheap, cheap, cheap. And have a blessed day. I'm about to get off of here, about to go lay down, apply for more jobs. To watch them tell me, unfortunately, we decided to go another direction. Okay. Anyway, it's weather. Let me see. You got a cold or something? Anyway, so have a great day. I'm gonna go now. I think it's almost 2 hours or not. Bye.